Hi guys, Jim the Coffee Guy here. Today I have a follow-up to my last video showcasing a new area that I believe is coming to Deadside in the near future. Link in the description below for the previous video if you happen to miss it. So now that 0.5.0 has released, it's time to talk about the future. I'm not talking about cars, the HK417 or the PP2000. Today we're going to investigate this area in the southwest of the map. To be clear, what I'm going to be showing you is in the live build, and anyone with admin rights on a server can access this, so it is publicly available information. Currently we're in the corner of the playable map south of Kimmick. As you can see, there are some buildings in the distance. So let's go visit those buildings and see what's actually going on down here. So if we face this way, open our admin panel, and teleport, it will shoot us up into the air, and you can see the town of Kimmick. And this is where we were a few moments ago. If we pan over to the side here, we have a small new building on this little path. Not sure what that's for, but it's coming along. If we continue moving around, here is the new section that you could see from the south of Kimmick. Now, that's pretty cool, right? Pretty big. This is only very early, but you can tell a lot of design has already gone in initially, so I would suggest this is probably one of the next steps in the near future. If we take a closer look, we can see there are a lot of blocked out buildings that are pretty basic, but they're starting to take shape. A lot of untextured items and custom assets as well. They're not positioned correctly in the landmass, and obviously they're going to be adjusting things past this point as well. Some of these buildings may look very familiar, they're just untextured, I think. And there's even one here which is, I believe, a placeholder or one that needs modification. It's actually two towers stacked on top of each other. Now, to me this appears to be one that is in Berigavoy that is not accessible. So this is actually going to be quite a large tower. We can see a lot more buildings here. Some are copy-pasted assets that are already in the game, like this little shop here. Obviously some little buildings in the back here, storage sheds, and this big custom asset from a couple of points around the map. Now what's really interesting is actually this building here and this building here. Now we'll just move to another position so that we can better see that. Okay, so this H-shaped building up here and this unusual shaped building are very similar, especially if you look at the layout of the town very loosely. It does have a certain amount of similarities to a certain real-world town. I'll put a map on the screen. You can tell me if you think this should be, I don't know, Little Prip. Anyway, let's continue the tour. Obviously, we have some more assets down here near the coastline and unfinished area up until the next tile, which is not rendering in. So now let's move across a little bit further away. So this is the town we were just in. And we can see down here there's a couple of small buildings. What appears to be a maybe a construction area. Something along those lines. So there's quite a lot going on down here. Another darker area which appears to be seaside or lakeside. I don't know. But another area that's being blocked out. If we rotate around here, there is also some other small areas being built. Possibly an industrial area, not sure. 3 marker blocks, so something else appears to be going in here in the future perhaps. And if we rotate around more to the right, another small area on the coastline. Not sure what that's going to be. Maybe boathouses. Kind of cool. And if we keep moving around to here, this is that asset I first showed you just to the southwest of Kimmick. But it also looks a little bit almost like a bus station. And I'm wondering, could this be a future safe zone? If we look at the map, we have one safe zone here, one here. So it would kind of make sense to place one down here. I could be wrong, but who knows? We can also see another couple of areas in the distance here. So again, let's go for a little visit. This is the first area. So we have Little Prip over here. And obviously Kimmick 2.3 k's away, so quite some distance. This is quite large. And again, the terrain is still being terraformed, and this is just a very light block out by the developers, I'm guessing. Not sure exactly what it's going to be, but I don't know, it looks kind of cool. We'll have to wait and see though. We won't worry about visiting this area. It looks very similar and it's very loosely blocked out as well, but you can see that this little area that you could see from the start of the map is actually very, very large. If we come back, it's a little bit bigger than what may originally be apparent from this viewpoint. I hope you've enjoyed this initial look at the future of Deadside, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.